mostly because Fox can kind of just weave in and out. And I feel like Trix just has a good feel for that. But, you know, if Peace has some good enough callouts, this could go very wrong for Trix if he's not careful.
Oh yeah. At the same time, Fox worst matchups historically, especially in Melee's engine, are against sword fighters such as Marth. So with Fierce Deity Link having that far sword, he may be able to get that edge on Trix's Fox. But Trix with his Fox also could just make light work of Fierce Deity's Link's heavy, big hitbox. One thing I've noticed is we've seen very few punishes without Fierce Deity Link's side B like lingers at the edge for a couple seconds before he comes in. Well, it's probably only a second, but it feels long when the game is fast as this. With Fox's Shine, he could get some early kills off that. Trix playing fast and aggressive as usual. Ooh, strong up air. But that down air is equally as strong. Up B is down to the jab up smash. There's the first stock. Trix moving very fast. Peace answering with some strong hitboxes. Ooh, up B is back to stage. Wow, that nair really does cover the entire stage. Grab, but no follow-up. Side B's to stage. And there's Trix's first stock. Nair.
Lagging a bit on me, so it's gonna be a moment to like see what's going on.
Right. So far, Trix holding the advantage by a little. Ooh, that movement punish with that strong side B by Peace, leading into a nice string there. Trix makes it back though.
Percents are pretty close to even.
Oh yeah, he's had a very nice swing there for a while. And he punishes his side B to stage. Strong up smash. Right, Trix on that top platform. Drill Shine. Classic. Good grab. Oh, okay. Trix feeling himself a little bit. He's punishing that unsafe up B. Both got 2 stocks left. Crouch canceled that first hit, but still got caught by the second. Trix playing very aggressive, staying away until he gets an opening. Hit him with that up B when Trix gets a bit too greedy. That's side B. Oh, Meteor cancel! Wow. For those of you unfamiliar with melee physics, there's a difference between a spike and a meteor smash. Meteor smashes, which that side B was, can be cancelled with either a jump or an up B, whereas spikes can't be, which is why in melee, Martha down air, Falco down air, both spikes is so strong, whereas Falcon stomp you don't see as much. Alright, Peace making big comeback, widening the gap in this game. Ooh, misses the jab up smash. Seems Peace SDI'd out. Grab, back throw. And that's game. Game 1 goes to Peace.
Wait, who took that first game?
Peace.
Oh, Peace took it. Oh wow.
Did you hear me that game? Or no?
Huh?
Did you hear me that game?
I heard. No, I heard you. I just couldn't see much of the match itself.
Oh wow. Okay. Trix getting a nice Final Destination might be it. It would be interesting to say the. Ooh.
I think it's a strong choice.
I think it's a strong choice for Trix. With, as we saw last game, Peace was retreating to those platforms a lot to stay out of Trix's aggressive burst range. But on Final Destination, due to the lack of those platforms, Trix is gonna be all up in his face this whole game.
Kind of was lazy, like, counterpicked into, you know, stages like FD more with the last set. So to see Trix do it makes it kind of pretty nice.
Strong up smash. Oh, misses the up B stall. Ooh. Punishes the spot dodge. That's strong up smash. Trix up a stock. Some percent to spare, but Peace does not make it back. He goes too deep, loses a stock that deal. Very unfortunate for him, giving Trix a very commanding lead. In other games, might not be as commanding, but Fox's combos and Fox's ability to kill early, a 2-stock lead, a 3-stock lead, both can be pretty strong. But as we've seen, Peace just does not feel pressure. And we saw him make an insane comeback against baseline. Oh, the wave shine. That is how you can tell someone is very practiced in this game. Those inputs are hard to get with such precision and such succession. Both of them about even in percent, but Trix has that extra stock on him. Up smash. Good DI by Peace. Lives, but that back air sets it out. Game 2 goes to Trix. Game 1 both. One game both. Trix just needs to take 2 more games to close out the set and the tournament. But Peace will have to take 2 more games and then another set if he wants to stay in this. Which is doable, as we've seen from Peace, but will be hard to do. Being on winners, wave shine up smash. Classic Fox combo. Ooh, some nairs, some freeforms. 80% in the blink of an eye. Up throw, misses the up air. Peace resets it with that down air. Strong side B does so much damage. And they're even in percent. That covers roll distance. Ooh, and Peace takes the first stock. Shows that in this game, even if you have a percent lead, that's not a lead. Just like that. 3 stocks both, even percent. There's in. He's punishing with some nice combos. You can tell he's really meshing with this character. Side boost to stage. Trix bringing it back with some little strings, but keeps losing out. And Peace finishes with a strong move. You gotta be very careful when approaching Fierce Deity due to just how strong and big those hitboxes are. Because you make one mistake and he throws out an up smash and you're dead. He's holding a pretty strong lead. Trix punishing his recovery, up smash, but it doesn't kill. Up B's him off stage. Wow. That sends you that far. If he'd been close to the ledge and that, he may have killed. Trix DIs that perfectly. Lives. It did. Perfect slide off to live. Up smash. Seems Trix has learned how to punish that up B back to stage. I'm not trying to sound too biased, but I'm so hyped for the Trix. Alright, Peace holding 2 stocks to 1. Both of them playing very good neutral. Side B is so strong, it leads to so much. Shines. Nares. Gives Deity Link. Just turn it around with one hit. Drop a combo on him, you get a little too close, and just those big swords just turn it around. Game 3 goes to Peace. Peace wins one more game, he resets the bracket. Trix just needs to win 2 games, and then he can have the tournament.
Three, two, one, go!
Meteor cancels the side B to cover. This close range, this very close stage may be their detriment to Fox. He's already a light killer who can send a blast zone early, but on a stage with small blast zones like these, he may get some very early deaths. He's just running so far. Ooh, the up B to up air. That's an interesting string. That moving platform at the center does lead to some interesting interactions as well. Both characters just playing in each other's stages. Both they're playing very aggressively. Nair up smash. He takes Trix moving very nicely, but Peace rolls out of his way from it. Side B's to stage. Up throw, no follow up. Pow. That sword is so strong. Just like that, Peace has 3 stocks while Trix is on 1. If Peace takes this, just one last stock. If Peace takes one more stock from Trix, he resets the bracket. Trix will have to win. And they'll both be on even footing. Back here. Oh, misses the up smash. That sword is so big, you have to be very cautious playing with it. You can't be too aggressive. You can't be too defensive either. Because if you play defensive, he is going to be in your face with that, and you will have no way to play. Up smash, almost kills. And Peace gets the kill, resetting the bracket. First set, 3-1 Peace.
Peace reset?
Yep.
Wow.
They're going right into it. No break, no nothing.
What was the game count for that set?
3-1.
Oh, that's nuts.
Trix's counter pick did not work in his favor on that last game.
Dang.
Yeah.
It's gonna be crazy if Peace turns out to win this whole thing. I think it'll be the first time. I'm trying to think if it's the first time Peace has won a tourney if he wins it, as far as REMIXed goes.
I think he's won some game draws. Or a game and draw.
Probably one or two.
I'm pretty sure
some others. Yeah. I'm trying to think of who's all won REMIXed tourneys. Because I don't know if you've heard of 3Gmon or not, but he's won a REMIXed tourney before. Really good. I forget what character he plays, but... And then Lobby's won one. Trix has won a couple. Peace, I think, has won 1 or 2. If you've ever heard of
he's at least won one. The up smash kills. First
and if
stock,
you've ever heard of Ramen Roman, I think he's won one as well.
It seems he has a follow-up off side B no matter how crazy he eyes it. And that up air kills.
Even stocks.
Trix down by a bit of percentage, but Fox can rack up percent rather fast. But compared to how fast Deity Link does it, seems like nothing. Just like that. Fox is that kill this one.
Just a few hits.
Wave signs across stage. The SDI's out. SDI's out again. Up throw. No follow up. SDI's away. Roll jab. Wave sign up smash. Trix seems to be playing this stock more defensive. And then how he's played so far. He grabs that? Punishes with up smash. Trix turns this game around a little bit. Still quite even though. Now dead even, so.
Yeah, that's the thing with this matchup is that he's only needs a few hits.
Oh yeah.
And it's gone down. Trix has to definitely earn every hit again.
Oh yeah. And any little mistake. Peace was capitalizing on every single drop combo last year. Anytime Trix could drop the combo a little early, he just could get the straight hit and start his own. Nice and the lags died down. Shina. Back. Misses the tech chase. Seems like Fierce Deity Link has a few ways he can mix up his up yet. Seems sometimes he lands instantly, other times he does a little extra distance before he does. Build grabs to down there. And that's it. Game 1 goes to Peace.
This game's winner is... 3, 2, 1, go!
Makes him FD. Which is only winning the first set with that FD. So far he is making the most of it. Jab shine. Punishes his recovery. Grab, back throw. That side wheel pieces sits in the air for so long, it's hard to tell when to drop the ledge stall. Or ledge grab. Trix with a very nice stop. Very dominant first. He's taking it right back. All he needs is that one combo that just evens everything up. Trix DIing it nicely. Those out so many of those up smashes, you have to be very cautious about when you approach. It covers so far. Even game. Nice juggle by Peace. Trix just needs to sit on the ledge for a second because he's taking it. No matter how fast Fox's movement is, he's just throwing out so many hitboxes that it's almost too fast for his own good. The up B is also pretty hard to edge guard. If you mess up, it catches you. Peace with playing very well. He's making very little mistakes. But Trix playing very well as well. And that dash attack, that kills. Wow. Nice tech chase by Peace. A very committal dash attack. If he was wrong, he would have been punished. But he knew. That's that game knowledge. Reads his opponent very well. Spot dodge up smash. And up smash. Trix still living, but ooh, unfortunate air dodge. Peace takes game 2. This could no counter picks with Captain Falcon. This could either be Trix signing away the tournament or a very smart counter pick. He could be about to make a run like we've not seen. Could be Trix' last game of the tournament. But he could also bring it back. We've seen people bring back deficits before. He misses it. He does not meteor against Lentile. He's taken that first stock very strongly, very quickly. He's playing well. It seems Trix just can't get an opening with all those hitboxes. He's almost struggling. Falcon is almost struggling in this matchup for the same reason he struggles against Falco. He just can't get in against his hitboxes. Captain Falcon did very poorly against Falco in melee just because Falco was able to keep him from getting in with those lasers. Okay, so it's taking a stock. With how big Fierce Deity's sword is, even though Captain Falcon's fast, he is only he doesn't have a projectile. Oh, nice chain match. Okay, Trix starting to get the hang of the character, it seems. Nice strong knee. Trix turning it around. I really hope it was the strong counter pick, not inside the right. But he's still getting that up smash. You cannot play half-assed if you want to be Peace. Very strong player. I love when I see Trix and Peace play because they are polar opposites of characters, as players, but both the same in a sense. Peace is the dominant melee player Peace is the dominant ultimate player. Never played melee before, but his ultimate fundamentals are so strong that it just makes up for the difference. Whereas Trix is the dominant melee player, plays ultimate, but 0-2, 1-2, but his melee fundamentals make him a force to be reckoned with in this game. And Trix is on his tournament stop. Captain Falcon can, with how strong his knee is, can make this back very easily. But a stretch to call anything easy against Peace. Pretty even game, and an SD by Peace. Trix takes the game. Trix takes the game. Did I say? This is a very hot-blooded set. Two very good players playing very closely. High intensity, and you love to see that in a grand final. You love to see it. Trix sticking with Captain Falcon as that seems to be working for him in this matchup. But similar to Fox, it almost becomes early kill. Those side blast ones will definitely help Captain Falcon with his knee, but also be detriment of how strong PhD the Link is. Strong knee. Stomp. Weak knee, but leads to the back air. That's a strong knee. Captain Falcon is playing nicely, but runs into the same problem Fox did in this match. He almost plays too aggressive with his speed and gets caught in those huge hitboxes that Peace keeps going out. Almost can't play defensive as Falcon because of how the character works. He almost can't play aggressive against him either. See there, just one missed grab and that up smash punishes. Huge hitbox, up B's in the wrong direction, unfortunate. Back air. What's interesting to see in this matchup is it seems Trix is winning neutral most of the time, but ends up dropping the combos and leading to Peace turning around. Trix on his tournament stock once again. Reverse knee. And he punished and gets the kill. It's possible for Trix to win, but seems unlikely with how strong pieces playing. Jabs, not leading to anything. Both characters playing carefully. Stomp knee. Another knee. Both on their last stop. Captain Falcon can still win. Trix can still win this with that Falcon, but he will have to play very careful and very smart. I would love to see this go to Game 5. Trix playing very smart, and that knee, and that's game. Going to Game 5. Last set. Last game.
This is it?
This is it. Game 5, second set. You're going to PS2 again. Trix barely brought that. Trix barely brought that game back. He was dominant for most of that. If Trix can play this game like he played that one, it may be very different. Both of them getting a lot of grab combos.
Oh, that didn't kill.
Captain Falcon's fast falling makes him not die off the top as easy. Then again, so does Fox. The Fox is also pretty light. Oh, strong knee. No punish. Up B to punishes roll in. That knee is such a strong tool, but Fierce Deity Links has such a good horizontal recovery.
Gotta finish the stock soon, or else he's gonna run away with the lead here.
I don't know. Captain Falcon does have a very strong combo game and kill, but for some reason just can't seem to pick it up. Oh, it's side B. I think that's one of the first ones we've seen from Trix this whole set. And he survives that.
Oh,
he gets the kill. Piece with a 2-stock advantage.
Okay,
Need a punish.
Okay, still stuck down, but
Piece up by a dominant stock. Both players playing very well, making very little mistakes.
okay, Falcon advantage. There you go.
The thing about how their sets have played so far is Trix is winning neutral a lot, but every little mistake he makes, every dropped combo, every just string that goes nowhere just goes out in Piece's favor. Piece isn't winning neutral, but he is turning around that punish game. Strong knee
What a
tech
good
chase,
knee.
even game.
Okay,
What a good knee.
the stocks are back to even, percents are actually really close. Trix just able to figure out his advantage.
Nice TIG grab. Punishes his approach.
He's punished.
Ooh,
Able to
smart
Falcon
cap.
his way back
Smart
on
Falcon.
the lead. They're just trading hits, but if they do that,
Trading his back and forth.
oh, I almost thought
Push
it
it back, get up attack. I did too for a second. If it was melee, he definitely would. The little bit of ledge snap they have in this game. Great recovery, great knee. This is a very even game. He gets the tech face with an up tilt. Trix on his last stop. He's needs one kill to win the tournament. Reverse knee.
What?
That's it.
That was it. What
He's
a
won.
nutty finish.
What? And
Just one.
that came out of nowhere.
That was gross.
It seems if. Wow.
That was a gross ending.
It looks like okay. So when it's on the stage, it can be meteor canceled, but when it's off stage, it's like Ganon side B. It's a suicide. Wow. Oh, look at both of them. Both of them just. Oh, dude. Unfortunate for Trix, but very fortunate for Peace. Looks like Peace didn't even really know it was coming. He's shocked by that too. Peace takes the tournament. Trix with a close second. Let it be known though, earlier in the chat, I did when it was Monty against Peace. I did say Peace lose a run? ? So, wow, what a run! What a run by Peace.
He's had a crazy losers run.
That was an insane loser run. Wow. I was shocked when he beat Baseline, and I'm even more shocked when he beat Trix. What a tournament.
What a tourney.
What a tournament. What a last game.
I wonder if Rivals is wrapped up. Because it doesn't look like they finished the draft yet.
I almost want to see another game because both players had each other so figured out, and for it to end like that so suddenly, I wanted to see it both on their last stock, last game, both of them playing.
What a tournament, guys!
What a tournament!
Good matches.
I appreciate you guys commentating.